1915, my Uncle Frank and Uncle Joe opened the restaurant as a small confectionery. And while the first 3 months of their existence, they always cooked pasta in the back. And when customers would come in, they say, "What smells good in the back?" And now we got spaghetti cooking, sauce. So after a few months, people would go back and they would offer them a plate of pasta and say, "This is really good. You guys ought to sell this." Well, they were two young guys in their 20s, thought, well, see what happens. So after a few months, they started selling, at a small level, spaghetti, meatballs, and then it just grew from there. People just loved it. People would always come in and have to see him. A lot of people walked out on the street and wouldn't eat. They would just come up and see Dad. How you doing? How's things going? How's the family? And Dad was so proud of his family. We had 6 kids. And he always said he had more, but he was always just a family person. Always about family. And like I say, he worked up to 100 hours a week when he worked.
Adventure for us, every day we put together about 35, 40 pounds by hand. We roll every meatball individually. And people want to know sometimes, are they exact? Well, through the feel of your hand, you can always feel the weight of the meatball, what it is. It's not going to be exact, but I ran a 2-ounce meatball almost every time. And we just stay at it till it's like cutting down a mountain. It starts out big and finally gets down when you're done, and you think you're never going to get done, but you do. Oh yeah, our salsa
Make
meatballs.
About 15 gallons of sauce a day.
Yeah,
250, 300 meatballs a day.
We make the sauce every day by hand. I'm sure nobody else does that.
Takes 8 hours to make.
Well, the recipe started from day one with Uncle Frank and Uncle Joe, which we never saw one written down though. Okay, it was just passed down from them to my father, Berto, and then who actually passed it down to us just by going in and watching him work. And I've never seen an actual written down recipe say this is what you should use, but then instilled in me just watching him work and show me what to put in it. It's instilled in our brains.
You want one of those? Customer today, get on camera. How many did you get?
With the bib, I thought you might bring us some lobster.
Yeah.
This week we're getting ready for Valentine's, so it's the biggest week of the biggest day of the week a year for us in the restaurant business, and so we're going to have to up the ante a little bit. So make extra food, get ready for the big day.
And we're lucky now that we get to work with our children. So we've been blessed. We've really been blessed. Spaghetti and meatballs.
It's always our sauce.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Here's our bloodline. Uncle used to always say, it's what we got.